You're kidding, right? I will.
My name is Chefling. I am a Trinidadian born and proudly Canadian chef. I fought through the flames and trained for years, also I can share my passion for cooking with you. Follow my culinary journey, share your thoughts, and let's get creative in the kitchen together. Let me go.
Guys, it's me, Chef Ling. I'm so excited that you guys are here. We are making Japanese short ribs. Hopefully I do not get cancelled from this weird accent I'm doing. But I'm gonna show you how to make some really fun, really cool Japanese short ribs with some white rice and some stir-fried vegetables. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so right now, this is what the Japanese short ribs look like. Right, so we're just right here, that's it, that's how it looks. And what we're gonna do with that is simply take it and soak it in some water and some sugar. We're gonna let this soak for half an hour, and then you're gonna get it to look kind of like that. You see the water looks kind of gross? Let me show you closer. That's what you're looking for. You want to use it with just softening with the sugar, and we're letting it absorb into the meat. So after that, we're going to take our ingredients, we're going to cut it up and make our marinade. Alright, here we go, ready to go. So we're going to take a blender here. Now we're going to add the ingredients into the blender, and guess what? We don't have to peel anything because we're going to be straining it after to get the marinade sauce, okay? Knife. Ginger. Cut. You don't normally have to cut it this tiny, but I'm using a very small mixer here, so I'm just trying to cut it a little smaller to give it a little bit of an easier time with all these ingredients. So ginger, orange, and guess what? We're gonna actually keep the rind of, what is that? Go away. We're gonna keep the rind of the orange actually on the orange to put it inside there, because we want the zest of the orange as well for this. I am, however, gonna cut off this part. We don't need you. Go away. Alright, so here we're gonna cut this. Alright, now we're gonna use a sweet apple. We are going to be, again, sifting this out, but we don't want the core though. Let's get rid of that. And the apple seeds. We'll leave that for Johnny and his apple seeds. Okay, get rid of that guy. Oh, this thing's so tiny. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, now we're gonna add some soy sauce. Sesame oil. So this is some some spicy miso paste. About 1 tablespoon. Hit it with some salt, some pepper, okay, and then we're gonna put some ginger, some green onions, some garlic, whole garlic, if you're wondering at home if this is gonna blend in this little blender, I'm also wondering the same thing. All right, and a little bit of H2O. This is our marinade. Will it blend? It will! Last time on this cooking show, this splattered all over me. This time, thank goodness, it doesn't seem to be doing this time, it seems like the blender might be dead. Be right back. Also subscribe. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells. And maybe even give this video a thumbs up. And we're back. It was not blended enough. And good conscience, I couldn't leave it like that. So we have to bring in base number 2. If you have OCD at home, I'm sure this color of blue and the red top is probably bothering you a lot. Me too. Also, why won't it screw in? There you go. All right. Here we go. Power on and press that. All right, it's all done. So now what we're gonna do is simply strain our marinade into this bowl with a colander. Okay, we don't have time for that. We'll deal with that later. Now what we're doing here, just using a spoon, and that's going to help us get all that extra liquid out. That's our marinade right there. I'll show you in a second what that looks like, don't worry. But we don't want it to be clumpy. So we're just straining out all the extra stuff. And you gotta try it at home because Mr. Miyagi approved this message. I hope so anyways. Alright, this is what the marinade looks like. Check this out. Okay, that's what it looks like. It looks delicious. Very delicious. Tasty. The short rib, put it inside the marinade. I'm gonna soak that for about 24 hours and then we're gonna pan fry. You normally could put this on a grill outside, but it's also, we live in Canada and it's freezing outside still. Even March, we're still in March and somehow it's still cold, but you know what, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, I'm not complaining. Just telling you it's a little cold outside. Anyways, so we're gonna pan fry it inside and it's gonna come out just as good, don't worry. Hang out over there. And guess what? I'm gonna show you now what it does look like after 24 hours. And here it is. Voila! Look at how this thing has changed color. And without splattering it all over myself, look at how this thing has changed color. You can actually see just how much of this flavor has been soaked into this meat, and it's really gonna make an impact on how it's gonna taste after we pan fry. So let's start off with a little bit of oil. Not too much. And again, look at this thing, wow. The actual meat has changed from like a dark red to a light pink into the pan. So now we're really Asian. Okay, we're using chopsticks to turn. Guess what? So you can really come in here and take a look at how this thing is cooking away. I'm very, very pleased with it. I'm going to dash a little bit more oil on the sides. I'm not hearing that sizzle that I want to hear. I do smell what I want to smell though. Now look at the, let me turn it over. Look at this here that we got there. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start our vegetable stir fry. We're gonna let this cook still. It's gonna need another 10 or 15 more minutes. We're gonna get this done and we're gonna start our vegetable stir fry, okay? Let's take a 3-second break to get rid of this pot. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's 2 things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number 1 is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells. And maybe even give this video a thumbs up. Fun times, Richmond High. We're back. What we're gonna do is make our vegetables stir fry while the beef is just grilling away in the back. And I'm pretty excited about that short ribs. It smells like magic. And I can't wait to try it. I need to tell you, I know you've been watching the breaks, but I'm gonna let you guys know that the meal prep has actually just begun. You can now, it's a little bit cheap right now so that you guys can jump on in for $44.95 as a starter price. You can actually order 5 meals delivered right to your house. All you gotta do is warm it up any day of the week and enjoy. It's so simple, you'll love it. I need you to try it. Tell your friends, tell your family. It's now begun. So, back to cooking. So this is heating up nicely. We're gonna add a little bit of oil. So this is what the bok choy looks like when you get it out of the bag or from the store. You wanna cut the bottom off and make sure you clean this thing really, really well because it is dirty. Oil, all right? Garlic. Green onion. Carrots. You want to know why we're adding the carrots so soon? Because it takes the longest to cook. H2O. Very, very expensive, but you can have some at home, I promise. I love the smell. Actually, I love cooking. And I realize the most important thing about these videos and me cooking for you at home and hoping that you guys watch is not going viral. It's just for you to watch these episodes. Makes me so happy. I know it makes me even more happy if you try it at home. Now we're gonna add a little bit of soy sauce, okay? A little bit of garlic powder. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and add we have some king mushrooms here that we've just made into matchsticks. I'm gonna add that in as well. Touch more H2O. We're gonna let this just simmer away so that the carrots can get a little bit soft, and also to let the king mushrooms absorb some of that unique and beautiful flavor. And what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go check on those short ribs. I'll be right back in less than 2 minutes. So stay tuned. Bye. Chef Mike is on in the back. All right, a little bit of a taste here. Nice. Now we're gonna add that bok choy in here. Now, who's excited for this one? I know I am. The fun thing about this dish is it really doesn't take long to cook, and I promise you that. Well, I guess the marinade part takes long, but the actual cooking process of it doesn't take long. It's not hard. You have to try it. Okay, what we're gonna do now is actually start to plate this this dish, because all of these items are almost done cooking, and it's not all done yet, but might as well have some fun decorating this plate as we wait. Did you hear me rhyme there? Wouldn't be fun, let it rhyme. No. I always would. Then it just comes out naturally. It's so much better. Oh yeah, here we go. Touch H2O. That's what we're looking for. Let's stop plating. Here we have some jasmine rice that I'm going to start with. I didn't show you how to make this because I thought you could make that at home, you know. Not that hard. Rice, water, clover. If you need help with that, leave a comment below. I can show you. But I'm pretty sure you know how to do it. Oh my goodness. I can smell that short ribs in the back, and it is... Now here we go. Start plating this item, okay? All I did was use a cool little bowl. That's a cool trick. Alright, so guess what? We're going to plate this thing out. It all's coming together magically here. The king mushrooms. Let's start off with some of the bok choy. People eat with their eyes first, so thank you, sir. Check this out. Just gonna use the scissors. Oh my gosh, yes, yes, and the whole crowd goes wild. Ah, that's good. Voila, voila, voila. That doesn't matter. Here you go. Look at this dish. It inspires the best of us. I need to show it to you, so I'll lift it up to the camera. And for the final touches, use this the rice. Nice. The rice is nice. Oh my goodness, today I'm a rhyming machine. I'm so happy. Alright guys, let us enjoy. Let's try this thing out together. The rice, of course, perfectly cooked. It's me, come on. The short ribs, here we go. Cheers. Delicious. Guys, thank you very much. I'll see you next week when we cook something that I love to cook or like to cook. See you then.